The music world is saying goodbye to a voice that helped define an era. Donna Jean Godchaux-MacKay, the soulful singer who brought warmth and harmony to the Grateful Dead's legendary sound, has died at the age of 78. Her family confirmed that she passed away in Nashville after a long battle with cancer. In a heartfelt statement, they said, "She was a sweet and warmly beautiful spirit, and all those who knew her are united in loss." It's the end of a remarkable journey for a woman whose voice touched generations. Born Donna Jean Thatcher in Florence, Alabama, she started singing as a teenager in the famous Muscle Shoals music scene, the same studio crossroads that shaped the sound of 1960s soul. Before the Grateful Dead ever entered her life, Donna Jean was already part of music history. She lent her voice to classics like Elvis Presley's Suspicious Minds, In the Ghetto, and Percy Sledge's When a Man Loves a Woman. Those songs carried her voice around the world, soulful, powerful, unmistakably hers. In the early 1970s, life took her west to San Francisco. It was there that she met pianist Keith Godchaux, the man who would become her husband, and soon her bandmate. After watching a Grateful Dead concert, Donna Jean said she felt something different, something alive. To them, music was an adventure, like something spiritual, she later recalled. "I'd never heard anything like that. I thought, this is what I want to do," and she did. One evening, she boldly walked up to the Dead's frontman, Jerry Garcia, and told him that she and Keith needed to be in his band. To her surprise, Garcia didn't laugh. He handed her his number. Within days, both were part of the Grateful Dead family, from 1972 to 1979. Donna Jean's harmonies became part of the band's soul, soaring through live performances and unforgettable tracks like Eyes of the World, Scarlet Begonias, and Terrapin Station. Her voice added a gospel-like texture that made even the wildest jams feel grounded, human, and filled with light. They toured the world from sold-out American arenas to the surreal, history-making shows at Egypt's Giza pyramids. As Donna once said, "They treated me like a queen, but behind the magic, there was struggle." The band's relentless schedule and the exhaustion that came with fame took a toll. "Keith and I knew we needed to get out," she once admitted. "It wasn't like we quit or were fired, it was both." In 1979, the couple left the Grateful Dead to form their own group. Tragically, just a year later, Keith Godchaux died in a car accident. For Donna, it was an unimaginable loss, both personal and musical. Yet she found strength in the very thing that had always carried her: music. She later married David McKay, a bassist, and continued performing for decades. From the Heart of Gold Band to Donna Jean and the Tricksters, she never stopped singing, blending rock, soul, and the spiritual energy that defined her. She released solo albums like Donna Jean and Back Around, proving that her artistry didn't fade with time. Even after her Grateful Dead chapter ended, the connection never disappeared. In 1994, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside her former bandmates, and years later, she rejoined surviving members for reunion shows, still glowing, still radiant, her voice carrying the same soulful fire. The band's official tribute read, "It is with heavy hearts that we mourn the loss of Donna Jean Godchaux. Her unmistakable voice and radiant spirit touched countless fans and enriched the Grateful Dead family." Her legacy is woven into the very fabric of rock history, not just through her time with the Dead, but through every note she sang in the studios of Muscle Shoals and Memphis. She once said, "Music was my adventure, something spiritual." And for millions of listeners, her voice became exactly that. She is survived by her husband, David McKay, her sons Zion Godchaux and Kinsman McKay, and her siblings, Gogi Clark and Ivan Thatcher. As the Dead's lyricist Robert Hunter once wrote, "May the four winds blow her safely home. Rest in peace." Donna Jean Godchaux-MacKay, a true pioneer, a golden voice, and the spirit behind the sound that changed rock forever.